Welcome back, children. Today we will discuss about the topic that is length, continuation of this lesson. So already you learnt what you learnt here: tall, short, yes, thin, thick, high, low. So students, you studied in the before classes, that is means before session you will study. So near, far, near, far, yes. So this all you will be studied in the before session, yes. So already you know about this one. So near means how it is we can be explaining: thin, thick, far. Then next one, tall, short, high, low. These all you will be studied, and also you know how to explain these all, yes. Okay, so today we will discuss about here the non-standard units of measuring length. Non-standard units of measuring length, yes. So non-standard it is, not a mentioned a standard, not it is a standard like it is what we can call 10 centimeters and 5 centimeter 5 inches, like which means that's a standard we can call as. Okay, so these are non-standard means we can formally we are telling as here 1 foot, 1 cubit, then next one 1 hand span. So like we can be calling these all, yes. I'll tell you first one. So here see students, this is once we can call this one. So I'll make a one line. Okay, so this is we can call as here to here, see. So this is we can call as a 1 hand span, like we can do this we measuring this like. So this is we can call as a 1 hand span. Okay, so we are using hands. Okay, so like we are using to measuring that we can call as a 1 hand span. Okay, so this we can call as a 1 hand span. So okay, you can call as your fingers, like if it is fat, I will tell you fat like it is. So it's I will tell you for, so here this much 4 finger. So how much we will be folding? 4 fingers. See here students, so when you are going to stitching, it means you purchase one shirt. Okay, you purchase one shirt or as one pant. So if it is long to you, so it means what you will do, you go to the shop, it means sorry, you go to the stitcher, so tailor. So you can go and tell to them, so you can be a short, it means make a short them. So how much you will fold it? So like 4 finger you will be fold and stitches that one. So it will correct for me, like you will tell no, that is. So like it is we can call this one 4 finger, like it is. Like here also we will be measuring like this much of we can measuring. So this much of measuring 4 finger. Okay, so next one we will next we can understanding this is 1 fathom means. So we can call this up to here, this we can call as 1 fathom. So up to here, say I'll measure this what it is, blackboard I'll measure you, like it is, this is here to here. Okay, from edges to here. So this we can call as, this is 1 fathom. Okay, so that's a 1 fathom. So next we can go as here this one, from here to here, from here to here, this we can from here to here. So this we can call as a 1 cubit. What we can call 1 cubit length, 1 fathom length, yes. So 1 hand span length, 4 finger length, yes. And also we can going as put like it is from the farm, from farm how it is, it's a, so this is a farm you can call as 1 foot, like we are going like step by step. So that we can call as a 1 it is 1 foot we can call as. From as usual we are going, no, that is here 1 as a normal walking. Okay, so that we can call as a 1 place. From one place to another place we will keep a leg to next step, like we are going, no, that we can call as a 1 place. Yes, understood students this all? So here see students, in this textbook they can be given here. In the previous class already you learned how to measure the length using handspan, foot and foot strips, cubit length. So this all you will be studied in the second standard. Okay. So here see measure with. So here in the before classes, not as a second standard. So in the before classes you already learnt it, maybe in first standard. So here see. So one of the example they can be given here. Measure with Anaga and her friends were trying to find out the length of different materials in the classroom. So when they are classroom, they will be find out a length of different materials. It may be a blackboard, it may be a table, it may be a duster. Yes, so like it may be a classroom length. So they are measuring here. So see Anaga is measuring here. So that is she is using pathom. So the blackboard she is measuring from here. See. So from here to here this is 1 pathom. Okay. From here to here see half of pathom. So 1.5 pathom. So the blackboard is how much it is? So 1.5 pathom. Like it is I'll take one box is there. So with my hand one box is there. So I'll measure this is what it is hand span. So how much is there? This is 1 hand span. Yes. So and we will take here and cubit length whatever the flowers the florists are. So do this one. So they can given here cubit length sizes. Okay. So and here's and foot like so classroom how much foots are there classroom. Yes. So these all they will be making. And table length how they are using table length to measuring. So they are using span. So how many spans are there? See here. So I'm measuring here. So in our classroom what it is table 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 span is there. 6 hand span is there of the classroom long. This is classroom table. Okay. So the length of classroom table. Like here. So all these students are in the classroom. Who's that one in the Anaga and those friends are to measure the what? The classroom things. Okay. So here after measuring the table one says it is a hand span of Anaga is 10 hand span. But my hand span of my table is here. So it's a 6 hand span. Okay. And another says it is a 9 hand span. So depend upon those hands. Okay. So this all you will be record. So how we will be recording? They can be given here. So okay. See first one question. Measure the length of your book and pencil box with fingers and hand span. So record in the following. Yes, I'll measuring here. See this textbook I'll measure here. So how much it's a see. So this is 1 hand span. Okay. So here. So this is 1. It means 1.5 hand span of textbook. 1.5 hand span. Okay. So this is a textbook length. Okay. So it means I'll here see one of the boxes. It's not a pencil box. Okay. So it's a box. So it's a what is length is 1 hand span. So the 1 hand span of the what it is the box size. Yes, it is a 1 hand span. So like it is they can be given here. See the textbook and pencil box here. See. So book and pencil they can be given here. So in hand span means it's a textbook. Hand span is how much is there? This is a textbook. This is the box. Okay. So here see textbook means we can understanding we can measure that is a hand span. Okay. So in fingers like how much fingers is there? See 4. Okay. 8. 12, next 3, 13, totally 13 fingers. The textbook is in a finger size 13 fingers. Okay, this length only it is. Okay, so 13 fingers. So next one this box length. The length of this box is how much is? See here 4, 8, 3. It means 11 is there. The length of box is 11 fingers. Okay. So students, so you will be mentioned here. So where you will be mentioning? You will be try to find out the size of the book. Okay. So measuring of the books here and the measuring of the pencil box. Here see fingers 13 fingers, handspan 1.5. Then next one here I didn't took that is pencil box, that's another box. Here you can take and measure in the pencil box. So fingers in 11 fingers and handspan is 1 handspan of box. Okay, yes. Compare the length measured in fingers and handspan. So compare these measurements with the measurement of your friends and which is a record is. Okay, see here. So measuring of your length and your friend's handspan length is different, because if it is the long hand is, it's a long, it means the big hand is there, so the handspan will comes as a big. If it is short is there, no, so handspan it will comes as a short. So okay, yes. So second one they can given here, measure the length of table, desk and blackboard with your handspan and fingers and compare it. Yes, so handspan and fingers. See here, things I'll take here, table already I told you, table I did a handspan, so it's a 6. Okay, so it's a 6 handspans. Sorry, 8 handspan. Okay, 8 or 6 we measure. No, here see. Okay, once again I'll measure here. Table in handspan 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, 6 handspans. Okay, so table handspan we will measure here. Table is handspan 6 handspan. Okay, 6 handspan, and that's a table measuring. And desk, so desk measuring it comes as here small benches are there, so it's 1 2 3 3.5. so it comes the desk measuring is how much is given here, desk 3.5 handspan. Okay, so blackboard we will do the measuring of handspan, how much it comes here. See, we will measuring here, this is 2. Okay, then 4 handspan, next 6 handspan, then next 8 handspan, next 10 handspan, 12 handspan, the next is, yes, 14 handspan. Yes, so how many handspan are there here, blackboard? So blackboard is, so how many handspan is there? 14 handspan is there. Okay, so the blackboard measure is 14, measuring is 14 handspan. Okay, so students, they can be given here this table, you will be complete. So how much it's take a fingers, only I did handspan. Okay, so you will do fingers, handspan, and which unit do you perform? It means fingers or handspan you are using here, which one you are using, it can be mentioned. I use here all handspan. Okay, so okay, students, we can understanding so how to measuring of the length. Okay, so here next we are going at measure the length with foot and footsteps, record the measurement which you and your 2 friends have made in the table. Okay, see here students, so you will be measuring the length of classroom. Okay, for example, we can be measure the length of classroom, so you will be take a foot or footsteps. Footsteps means 1 step, 2nd step, 3rd step, like. Okay, so here is the length of the classroom, footsteps. Next your friend footstep, means next friend footstep. So all the means all the students, you, your friend, and your friend, another one friend, so all these measuring units it will comes as a different, because why? So all the foots are not same. Okay, and here length between door and window of the classroom. So door and window of the classroom, how much length is there foot wise. Okay, so and next one, length between the blackboard and the place where they are sitting. Yes, so blackboard to where they are sitting, from there to here, how much foot. Okay, so will be measured and write in the table. Okay, understood students this one? Okay, next one they can be given here, name the things around you that are smaller than the measurement of your handspan. Yes, so means name the things, so those things are smaller than the handspan. Handspan is there, no, so it's it's a handspan. So it's this is a handspan. So it's a smaller than the handspan. So which object is there smaller than the handspan? Like I told you, which one? This one, pencil, chalk. This is smaller than the handspan. Yes. So like you will be measuring here. So which are the things are they smaller than the handspan? So which measuring unit, it means which measuring unit we will be using, things we will be using. Okay. So next one here, see this one, the florist, he can be flooring the flowers here. See the fathom and cubic, he will be using the fathom. The rope he is using to measure fathom. Here the flower measuring here. So that's a cubit. Yes. Okay. So they can be given here two of the fill in the blanks here. The length of your classroom is dash fathom and the dash cubit. Okay. So will be after when you will be come to a school, no, so it will be measure and display. It means you will measure the length of classroom fathom and also classroom length, cubit length. So you will be measure and tell me. Okay. So next one, the length of your classroom bench is fathom dash fathom and the cubit length. Bench, you are sitting, no, which bench? That bench will be measure the fathom and also will be measure the cubit length. Okay. So next one. So yes students, you are playing. So playing is such an interesting, you to all you have interest, okay, to play. So all you are enjoying in playing. So in here see the marble game already you know that is. Yes, this game is you already know this is. Yes, so you will be played this game. So here see some children are playing a marble in the playground. Yes, so one of the child is measuring the length between one marble to another marble. Yes, so when they are playing, so one marble to another marble, we will be measure that one. Okay, how much distance is this? Okay, so how is the boy measuring the length in the pictures? So how we will be measuring? He is using handspan like here. So he is using handspan. Okay, the boy is measuring the length using of handspan. Yes, you are also playing in that time that it is marble game. So you are also measuring, no, like that. Yes. So next one game, that is a gilli dandu. Yes, are you also played that one? Gilli dandu. Yes. So in this gilli dandu, so they can be given here, the children are playing the gilli dandu. The first measure the dandu with the gilli, and one dandu is equal to 3 gillis. So here see, gillis means it is like it is one span, it's there, no, that's a gillis, long stick, that is we can call as a dandu. Okay, so that dandu is equal to 3 gillis. Okay, so how are you children measuring the length of the in the picture? So how you are measuring the length? Yes, see here students, so one of the child is measuring here the length of the, what it is, length of the dandu. Here see, so he is measuring, it means dandu, its a measuring is 3 of gillis. Yes, so he is a measuring, see how he is measured. Okay. Yes, so to measure the length, they use dandu. To measure small length, they are use gilli. If it is the length is long, they are using to measure dandu. Okay, if it is a length is very short length, they are using gilli. Okay, so gilli is very short, dandu is very long. So yes, the items you are here, the length of mat. So that's your activity that can given here. You can be measuring here length of mat. It may be a cubit length. Yes, it may be a handspan. You will be writing measuring units. Okay, so here the next one, length of TV in your home. Yes, length of TV in your home. So you will be using span. Yes, length of cupboard. Cupboard you are using cubit length, or maybe a fathom you are use. Okay, so next one, length of door. So length of door, how much is there? So you will be measuring unit 1 and unit 2. You will be measure these all. Okay. Next they can be given here cupboard. Here see cupboard and box they can be given here. So the skill of estimation is a very essential in our daily life. Okay, so look at the pictures, we can see the two things, one is box and another one is almirah. So they can be given here these two pictures, almirah and another one is box. What they can given here, the length of box is handspan. So how much handspan is, we will be right here. If it is there in your home box, you will be measure and mention. Guess the width of an almirah in handspan. So width of almirah, how much it will comes? So it will be right here. So the width of the almirah is dash handspan. If we are using handspan, how much? So it's a measuring unit. So will be right here. Okay. So now you will measure with your handspan. The length of box is dash handspan and width of the almirah is dash handspan. Okay. So this all you will be guess and work out. So it is, if it is there, for example, handspan of 4, handspan of what it is box, and this one at 10 to 12 handspan of what it is almirah. If it is short, 10 to 12 it comes. Okay. Yes. So students, so up to here this lesson is completed. I hope you understood this lesson. So tomorrow we'll continue, that is the new chapter. The lesson is weight. Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue that lesson. Thank you.